you guys, with obviously a big storyline with this group has been the offensive line. Everybody's back as starters and a couple guys in 2 deep who also have experience. What's it been like this fall camp? Is that cohesion and chemistry?
It just makes things that much easier. Very, very blessed to have the starting five back, and then again, it's a very good thing when you have the ones and twos being able to rotate in and not seeing any change. Just a overall good group of guys to work with.
Then Garrett, what would it be like from the defensive side of the ball, and you guys just kind of the meshing and the chemistry on that side for you guys?
I think the guys have been playing with a lot of effort, and that's something that we always like to see. A lot of hardworking guys and a lot of really good communication back there. All been playing together for a while.
For Garrett, hey Chris, just what's it like? You've been going against each other for so long. I imagine kind of chomping at the bit to go against someone else.
Yeah, I think we're ready to hit somebody else for sure. We always keep it competitive. It's something we like to pride ourselves on, and competing against somebody else is going to be really nice.
It's kind of fun to beat up on your brothers, but it's a hell of a lot more fun to do it on someone else.
And obviously Coach Hauck kind of runs a tough physical camp. How much does that feel like prepare you guys, especially early on in the season, switching over from a fall camp to real games?
I don't see a lot of other programs practicing the way we do. Heat of the day makes you tougher.
Coach, can we get do we know who the starting kicker is going to be? Who's going to be rolling out there for extra points, field goals, and what have you seen from the kicking game this fall?
Depth chart comes out tomorrow.
Oh, got it. Depth chart comes out tomorrow. It came out today. Grant Glasgow would be the starting kicker. And then what was the second part of that, Sean?
Just overall, just the kicking game, because fans haven't seen it. So what did you see from them this fall?
I thought our coverage guys did a pretty good job of working through that aspect of it. We haven't. Each first and second group each got one live rep each during training camp, so we haven't seen a lot of it either. But I think our coverage teams will play hard. I think that our return teams, my perspective is they have an understanding of what we're trying to do. So hopefully that'll go well. It usually does for us. I don't know. We'll see. Anytime in the special teams part of it, the first game, the ball's kind of out there, and it gets kicked or punted, and weird things can happen. So hopefully we're prepared and it goes our way. But first games, I think, are always extremely difficult in the kicking game.
You guys broke the record for most season ticket holders.
That was our fans broke the record.
That's true. Your fans broke the record for most season ticket holders you guys are going to have this year. What's that mean to you guys? Obviously, it's always loud, but what's that mean to you guys to see those numbers?
Well, I don't know. That stadium's generally full, and it's fun to go to games here, and I think everybody enjoys it. I know the guys that are playing enjoy it, but Grizz football's a thing in these parts, and people show up, and everybody has a blast, and hopefully the right team wins when we're here at home.
Back to the left-handed quarterback.
Coming back from that
But he was the Pioneer Player of the Year, Pioneer League Player of the Year last year. What sort of things do you think he does well? What sort of things do you guys need to contain?
Well, there you go. That one I can answer. He's multi-dimensional. He's like going back through the years and playing against teams that have running quarterbacks. He's their leading rusher as well. But he's like back in the day when you play Air Force or Navy, and they had a quarterback that could throw it. It was a huge problem. And this guy can beat you with his feet, and he can beat you with his arm. He's very accurate. Again, you mentioned he was the player of the year in their league for a reason. He's just a terrific, productive player. Their offense goes through him, which kind of is obvious because he's getting the ball every time from the center, but he makes plays both in the run and pass game, which which is really difficult.
And a question for both you and Gary. You can go first, Coach. I was listening to one of your interviews with Riley. You mentioned Noah Cashmitter and his great offseason and how he sort of rose up the depth chart. I know you liked him coming out of high school. How has he sort of made the next step and get himself in the rotation?
Well, Cash he's had a good off season. You know, he's very strong. His weight room numbers are great. His effort levels second to none. And you know, it's typical of where he's from in the Idaho Panhandle is a lot like small town Montana guys. It takes them a little bit of time to come around and learn the game at the college level. It's just there's more to it and it's faster paced. They haven't seen anything like that, and so he's a lot like the smaller school Montana guys that we have, and he's just really blossomed. And it's been fun to watch.
Garrett, for you too.
Yeah, Cashmere is one of my better buddies. He's a real hardworking, tough, really strong kid, like Coach said. I think that's something that's really exciting about him is his body. He's got a lot of upside there, and he's a tough dude. So I'm really excited to see what's in store for him.